Welcome back to Wolfenstein 3D Ultimate Challenge for Floor 6, Pushwall Prelude. So we've done Pushwall Panic, we've done Pushwall Pandemonium, now we're in Pushwall Prelude. And frankly this level has almost nothing to do with the others because there's barely even any secrets in it. I think there's a total of 10, which is nothing compared to the previous two maps I've mentioned. Anyway, we've already gone through 4 of them at the very beginning here. Bound to be a 5th one. You'll see so far they've all been on these swastikas, but none of those two open, but this one does. And we have our first enemies here to the left and right, so we'll draw them out. Another one on the right hand side there, and we're going to move on. Take care of the two on the right, and then, oops, accidentally wasted some ammo there, but that's alright. I've got another chest of ammo behind me. A large number of enemies in this room ahead, including, I think, a total of 3 shoestuffer, but 2 of them won't actually come towards you at the start. Oh! Officer waiting to ambush me on the right there. Anyway, 2 more shoestuffer in here. They are hiding in all these alcoves. I don't know why the one on this side responds. These 2 don't, but it's the way they've set it up. And there's a number of doors out of this room. This one here requires the iron key. This one requires the gold key. This is the way forwards, but there is a secret in this corner as well. I'll go back and grab that ammo now. And in here is yet more ammo and some health as well. We will push on here. Now, in this room, there are 3 alcoves to the left, 3 on the right, each with a door at the end of them. I want to, well, when I fire a shot here, they're all going to move towards me. And the enemies in the left room here are all going to be alerted as well. So what I want to do is avoid anyone on the right going into the room behind them and getting even more enemies. This is quite a large fight. So I'm going to run straight to the end of the room here, turn around, and start picking up all the guys. Again, I don't want anyone on the left going into the room on their side. Judging by the number of enemies coming from that direction, it looks like it might have happened. Yeah, okay, officers are coming this way. Never mind, we can work with this. Let's get out of here. Cornered, actually. Come to this side. I would prefer for that not to happen. Now, the layout of this area means it is very easy for enemies to kind of move around and not get noticed by you. Quite often you'll get to the end of the level and still have a couple kills remaining, and it's usually because they're all lost in the tunnels here. Judging by the number of guards coming from the right, I think even more enemies have been woken up in further rooms ahead, but we'll clear out the area later on. For now, let's go into the left room. There's going to be a number of dogs in here, I expect. There's one. Guards as well. I got a dog behind me, but never mind, I'll get in a second. Come back. There we go. Take off these guys. You have to listen out for doors being open behind you. I'm going to check these tunnels now. Okay, they all look clear. But there is a medikit down here, so I will grab that. And we'll go around collecting all the food as well. It's getting quiet, so I think we might have killed everyone. So we can just pick up all this treasure. Head back to the center room here. Have a look around, not seeing anyone else. Did I open the door? Oh, that was the door behind me closing. Okay, that's fine. Now, at this end one, all the others have a door at the end of the alcove. This has another kind of passageway on the left-hand side with the paramedikits as well. It's quite easy to take damage in this area, so those medikits are quite useful. I will just clear out all these rooms. Again, I can't... Oh, here. A few more guys there. I was going to say I couldn't hear any more doors opening, so I thought the area was cleared out. In the far corner of this zone, I've got a little bit of ammo and a medikit as well. I'll go back and grab another one of those medikits that was lying just here. Okay, and we're going to move on. Now it's quite easy to miss, but there is another door in this corner here. This is where we might have come in from the center room. And the way forwards is in this corner. Now, if you hide, well not hide, but take up position at this side of the room, all the enemies, if they get alerted in here, are likely to come through this room, which I think they did, and alert this whole area, which was filled with guards. But we've taken care of all of them. Not ideal, but it wasn't too much of an issue. Ammo was quite low at one point though. Now, in here we've got 2 gold doors. We still don't have the gold key. We're going to move forwards into here. take care of the enemies on my right here. There's one. A couple more up here. And then move to the end of this room. Take out him. Now you hear several guards ahead waking up, but there's one officer on the right there who waits to ambush you. 4 guards in this room ahead. Just wait for them to come along. There's a medikit on my right, and there's also a medikit in the room ahead as well. That's 2, they're taking their time, I might move in. That's 3, where's the 4th one? Medikit's just there. There he is. Okay. Now, this passage right here, it's easy to miss. It looks as if it's going to continue this way, but you'll get all those guys on the left who will gun you down in less than a second if you rush forwards through here. Pick them off. I expect a couple enemies from my right as well. Yeah, shot right in the face there. Pick up the gold key. Pick up that medikit as well. This is strange, I'm expecting enemies from here. Okay, we'll have to go down there in a second, because in the meantime we have 2 secrets just here. A couple guards have gone through that door at the end there, which is a door we've seen previously from the opposite side. Grab all that there, that treasure, an extra life as well. He should not have been there. He shouldn't have been there either. I'm missing a guard, there he is. Okay. Not ideal. I'm not sure why these guys got alerted, because normally they line this corridor. I think it's because when I was waiting for those 4 enemies, one of them, for whatever reason, headed through the door in the far end of the room. And what ended up happening is that winding corridor of enemies all got alerted, including those guys. And because I was still positioned quite early through that area, many of them got drawn in a direction I hadn't expected. Anyway, one secret here. I think this is the penultimate secret of this level. Technically, we've already passed the 10th secret, but I didn't activate it at the time. Okay, here in this room, pick up the iron key. Iron key is optional in this level, just gets you to that single iron door we saw much earlier in the level. We'll be heading back to that shortly. Quite like this room with all the plants inside here. Be more in here. Okay. Now the way forwards is on the left, but we are going to go straight ahead through here and come up to the 10th secret on this wall just here. And you may remember, we are back in this area right at the start where we took care of those 3 officers. I'm going to come back this way, grab some of the ammo and the health as well, so we are fully stocked to complete the level. Still have a number of fights still to do though, including this challenging corridor here. The way it's laid out, if you rush forward here, there's more guys on the right. They can kind of shoot you through that tiny gap as well, which is not ideal. Just going to draw them towards me a bit. As they come around this corner quite suddenly, and if you're busy looking on the right, taking care of those 2, you get shot. Okay. Watch out for this final guy here. And we're done in this room. Now we have 2 doors to choose from in this area. I'm going to go through the left door and take care of the enemies ahead of me. Then I'll double back and take care of those enemies through here. If you go through this one first, the guys on this side will likely make it through this door and sneak up on you. Here. Push in. Get a shot from my right here. That almost got me. I wanted to get to here, but make sure that these guys... Oh my god, 6% health. Blimey, that was too close. Pick up those medikits. And we're going to head back this way. Thankfully there's plenty of ammo lying around here. I'm going to go to the right door right now, which takes us back to this room. We saw that gold door from the opposite side much earlier on. And we have ready access to this secret we picked up earlier. Might as well grab that. And the single iron door, this huge room filled with treasure. Okay, check it's all clear. Yes, it is. Let's go back in through here. And we're going to go right this time. Expect a few enemies in this room. Oh, not right there. Had not expected them to be in that corner. There's a shield just there. I'll turn around and deal with this final room behind me. Someone go through the door on the left. Yes, someone did. Anyone down here? Okay, no, we're all good. So the final area. And we are finished with floor 6. Let's see how we did. 100%. Took us quite a while, 11 minutes. 100% secrets, that's good. And 100% treasure. Like I said, kills is the one you're likely going to miss. That area about halfway through the map with those two kind of, I don't really know how to describe them, not really maze-like, but you know what I'm talking about. They're filled with guards and it's very easy for a couple of them to move into corners where you're not in because they're so winding and so many passageways they could potentially be hiding down. As well at the end we saw, well not the end, but later in the level some guys moved through one of the locked doors behind me and started going through an area we would already cleared out. And if I hadn't known that there was supposed to be guards filling that corridor, I wouldn't have realised that they had moved up behind me and would have come to the end of the level without realising that I killed everybody. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock for floor 7, and I hope you will join me tomorrow for that.